Hi, I'm Lewis. I'm one of the directors of the Oak Blokes, and I'm here with Jack, our site manager at Great Dixter House Gardens, to talk through our ongoing project of the restoration and renovation of the cart barn. And this is Jack, our site manager.
Hello. So yeah, we're at Great Dixter House Gardens, which is a very exciting place to be and a brilliant project to be working on. It is one of the most biodiverse gardens in the country and one of the top gardens voted in the world. With a fantastic record of gardeners and practices that take place here. On this end, we were set to reinstate this tie beam going across, which involved doing a little bit more. As always, this ended up with wall repairs on each side, solver plate repairs on each side, and 2 new jowl beams with bracing. A little bit tricky to frame it in with limited space, so we couldn't do it on the deck. We had to just do it in individual pieces and sort of plonk it together like a giant bit of Lego without the instruction book. But it's gone in nicely, and then put the rest of the barn end and roof back on top.
Yeah, we've managed to retain as much of the fabric that was salvageable after a bit of a condition survey once we'd done the enabling works, because we would always aim to retain rather than repair or replace, which is, a conservation-led approach. Unfortunately, elements that had to go were probably 90% of the existing rafters. They were locally sourced from the estate's forest, which was, 500 yards away?
Probably a little bit further.
A little bit further.
It felt like further walking through the woods.
Was hand-balled out because of the time of the year and the fact that we couldn't get any machinery in or out of the forest. So I think that was another little challenge in itself, which the team did excellent work on, and I think we're very well assisted by the estate as well.
Absolutely.
I think their team here were very helpful.
Definitely couldn't have done it without them.
No, and have assisted as much as they can do.
So we're currently just doing the last finishing off details ready for the roofer to come in and start tiling, so we just need to do a section of tilt fillet, a small amount of furring, because as you can see the rafters are a little bit all over the place compared to traditional square edge timber, as they were only cut down a few weeks ago and they weren't, never going to be truly straight.
No, and I think with the fact that the rafters were in the round and we've got a traditional socketed wall plate, I think there was a few unforeseen elements to the reframing of those rafters as well, wasn't there? They also were a bit of a head scratcher, but again, nothing that you guys couldn't work out after a bit of thought and a bit of care and attention.
So up on this level, it's the final hurdle really, is a small amount of cladding on the barn end. We are going to reinstate the loft hatch door.
So it's from a historic photo, and we think that potentially it was maybe used to store the orchard ladders in, because there's no evidence of it being a hayloft. But it was definitely there, so it's going back from a historic point of view.
And then it'll be roofer coming in and reuse as many of these tiles that we've kept on the scaffolding as possible, while then reclaiming as much as we can to match in, so nothing is an eyesore from the outside, but needs to be changed if it's not going to be suitable to weather it in properly.
Absolutely. Locally sourced chestnut, all hand fixed with a hand finished nail, rose-headed nails, again to repair and replace it as it should have been.
Visit from the 1st of April, I believe,
is it?
when they
open.
Oh right,
okay, right. We are literally down to the wire.